Journal Record editor Ted Streuli joins us to discuss other stories making headlines in business this week. Ted, the Oklahoma Heart Hospital may soon see a benefit from healthcare reform. Tell us about that.
That's right. Well, they've built a rehab facility out there for people who have had heart attacks or bypass surgery. And now, because of the Affordable Care Act, Medicare will actually pay for that rehabilitation. So customers are going to be able to bill directly to Medicare. That's a big boost for the hospital.
The drilling boom has given a boost to enable midstream partners.
It sure has. This was earnings week in the oil patch, and Enable turned in terrific results at $139 million for the quarter. That's up about 34% from the same period a year ago.
There's also positive news coming out of Devon and Chesapeake.
There was. Their earnings were really strong, too. Chesapeake was up about 17% over the same quarter last year. Devon turned in $530 million or so in adjusted earnings. That was a 4% increase from a year ago. We saw the same thing from some other companies, too. Continental Resources reported really great production increases. Laredo Petroleum in Tulsa had a record-setting quarter, best they've ever had on the books. So very positive earnings around the state.
The price tag for Oklahoma City's MAPS 3 project is going up. What's the reason?
Well, it's the convention center. They changed part of the plan on the new convention center so that the exhibit halls will be underground. That added about $30 million to the cost of the convention center, which is now looks like it's going to come in at about $286 million. That money is going to come from a kind of a slush fund that was set aside for contingencies.
The Tulsa Technology Center is addressing a plumber shortage. How are they doing that?
They've come up with a new program, a 320-hour plumber certificate program. The shortage is really kind of dramatic. There are a little over 6,000, not quite 7,000 certified plumbers in the state compared to more than 14,000 electricians. Normally, you'd expect to see those two numbers pretty close to the same, and the numbers have been dwindling. So this is an attempt to get more plumbers out in the field.
Ted, what are you working on for next week?
Well, Tuesday is Veterans Day. We've got a special edition coming out on Tuesday that takes a look at the transition from military careers to the private sector.
Ted Streuli, editor of the Journal Record. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.